All right. Aren't we... Does that move, like the TM move, give us access to seeds a target? Like, does that give us the move that lets us cut down the branches? Or is that a different thing? Sag, this game looks fun. You must play. Have you ever played Pokemon Diamond and Pearl before? By chance? And we're out at Eterna City Gym. So let's go and save. And then we'll talk about board game stuff and probably wind down. Am I emulating it? No, I'm playing it on the Switch. So let's heal our Pokemons, and then we'll wind down for the next adventure. Your HM moves are on your little Poketch, yeah. You played it in like 3rd grade, but never really played it. Okay. This is my first time playing Diamond and Pearl, and it's all right. You can walk up to a tree and use Cut, though. Okay. Where is your little... Where is the pocket watch thing? Oh, catch? Ball capsules, options. Like, is that a thing that I can... Do I just walk up to it and then use cut? Okay. I think that is a R, maybe? Oh, this thing. I don't know what this is, other than just a calculator. Hidden moves. Rock Smash. You haven't played in a week? Okay, no worries. I mean, it's on me for not knowing how to do the thing. Okay. Do I have... Isn't there a thing where... Grass Knot, Bullet Seed, Rock Tomb, Flash. Okay. We'll figure it out another time. But in the immediate term, let's go and save, and then... Oh, is this... Where do I save? R. Yeah. We'll take care of this in the new year. It's no big. Alright. Woo! Maybe you still need to find cut. Okay, no worries. I do have... So we talked about on board game. I have 2 bags here. Oh my goodness, 2 big heavy bags of board game things. Let me show... Oh, I can't show it here. And let me move some stuff around so I can place all of this stuff on the table. Actually, no, we're going to put it aside. Yeah. All right. And actually, I'm going to turn off, and I realize I did the first segment of the video with the stars and everything on there. That's going to look horrible for YouTube. I'm going to turn the sparkles off for this last bit. I hope you don't mind. Please understand. All right, we're back. I hope you weren't too scared while you were in the... What is that? The sunken zone in Get Out or whatever that is? All right. This year for Christmas, I was blessed with a number of board games from family, from friends. I did some shopping as well. And, first off, thank you to everybody that, hooked me up for Christmas, and I hope I reciprocated in kind. And I thought I would go through each of the games I got, talk about the ones I've played or I'm excited to play, and possibly if you got these for Christmas, I'd love to hear your thoughts, or if you've played these, I'd love to get your feedback on what you thought. And this one off the top is a fascinating one to me. This was sent to me by Chris and Rachel over at Double Jump, I always try to like outdo them every year, and then they come through with this like ridiculous size box. It was huge. It had a whole bunch of stuff in it, and one of the games in there was this. Oh, Tetris. Just board Tetris strategy game, simply named Tetris. And it is a 1 to 4 player game where everyone has their individual boards, and you're creating lines and trying to get bonus points by getting your pieces to line up with certain markers on the board and trying to complete certain objectives as well. Now, I've actually played at least one other Tetris game in the past that we've talked about on stream, Tetris Link, and compared to that one, I actually like this one a lot more. It addresses a lot of the issues that I had with Tetris Link in terms of it being overly random and bad die rolls just completely ending your game and lines not really mattering in the game design. This feels a lot more like classic Tetris. And on Christmas Day, when Steph and I went to the in-laws place, we played this with Michelle and Yasha for hours, and it was a blast. I would highly recommend picking this one up if you got it available. Out in Canada, I have not seen this anywhere, and I hope it does come out in Canada someday because it is fantastic. All right, next on the pile, Chris and Rachel also sent this one, Exit the Game, The Cemetery of the Night. And the Exit series is a very popular series of escape games that there are dozens of these now at this point. And for the last few years of Extra Life, the crew have been streaming these while I go take a nap, but I do enjoy playing the ones like off stream, and I look forward to playing this scenario. This one more from Chris and Rachel over. They absolutely spoiled me as they do. This one, another sort of escape game, but this one's to escape, you must break in. And it's a different style from a different company, but sort of same idea where it's a one-time use game where you've got this mystery and you're trying to solve it as you go. And I have not played any games in the break-in series, but I look forward to trying this one out. Steph got me a couple of games as well here, and we got into one of the genres of tabletop game that we got into in 2021 was the roll and write game, and one of those games that we got was Lost Cities Roll and Write. She got me this for Christmas, and it's based on one of our all-time favorite card games. It adapts the core concept of going on different adventures and trying to go as far as you can on each path while collecting artifacts along the way. And this one, you roll the dice and then you can write numbers based on the different results. Roll and write games are a lot of fun, and this is one that I enjoy. There's actually one inside the shelf that we also got that I should be showing here that let me go grab that here real quick. Ugh. One sec. Roll and write game number 1. Roll and write game number 2 is Cartographers. This one is one from Thunderworks Games, and this one is a lot more thematic in nature. It's a game about being a cartographer for the queen, and she's trying to map out this area where she can get as much land as possible, and you're all trying to map out this area to break it up in such a way that you get the most land covered based on her criteria. And it actually ends up being a thing where that board you're drawing in different shapes and coloring them in different ways, and you're getting scored based on whether how everything is arranged with one another. You're drawing in like forests and farms and houses, and it's sort of like a roll and write game, but there's cards and there's like a Tetris-y sort of fitting stuff together element to it. It's very cool, and probably one of the more hardcore roll and write games we've played so far, and I really enjoyed this one and highly recommend it. And one more roll and write game. This is one we bought on Boxing Day, and this one actually came out years before the current trend of roll and write games taking off, and that's Quicks. And this is a lot more streamlined, simplified roll and write game, kind of like an evolution of Yahtzee, where you're rolling dice and taking results. And as you're scoring, you're marking off values. You can't go to the left. So once you've crossed off something here, you can't take any of the numbers before. So there's definitely like a resource management, press your luck. How many things can I cross off before I get all the way to the end? It's a great introduction to the genre, and another one I would recommend. But yeah, if you're playing roll and write games, this is a great place to start. Some other ones I would recommend, Welcome to and Welcome to Vegas are also in this style, and they're very good, very good. Yeah, just 3 roll and write games. That's like 6 games. That's crazy, and we're not even done. We still have more. One that we picked up, a party game called, oh, the price tag's still on this. I should remove it. It's Decrypto, and it's a game that uses, you know, that sort of like with the mystery codes, and you put it inside the red thing, and then you can see the words. It's a game based on that as a mechanic. I've heard very good things about this one. I believe it's in the Board Game Geek top 100 games of all time. So looking forward to playing this in a group when we can, you know, get together again in groups. Some other ones, and kind of funny that Chris and Rachel sent that Tetris game, because that's not the only Tetris board game I got this year. I also got from my Secret Santa Tetris Duel, and this one's a little different in that it's a 2-player Tetris game where you're sharing the same board, and there's actually like an electronic component to it. You're getting scored based on the points that, or the blocks you drop. There's a randomizer in there, and you can create lines, which gives you even more points and combos. It's an interesting mix of a digital video game and an analog tabletop game, and I look forward to going into more detail on my thoughts on all of these Tetris games, not just individual reviews, but, you know, taken as a whole. So, yeah, thank you to my cousin Adrian for that. Kai's mom got me this as part of our Secret Santa. Couple more. This one was another Black Friday pickup for us. Steph grabbed this one. This one is Horrified, and it is a game where you and the people you're playing with are battling against classic monsters, your Draculas, your Frankensteins and mummies and all of that. So this one's a game that we've heard amazing things about for quite some time, and we're looking forward to finally getting into this one. All right, two more. This one based on, yeah, it's based on a movie franchise, though definitely a lot more contemporary than Dracula. Fast and Furious Highway Heist. This is one we saw at Toys R Us a couple of weeks ago, and we were like, I don't know. We have another Fast and Furious game that's kind of like a knockoff of Formula D. It was just okay. And then we looked at the back of it and we're like, wait, what's going on here? It's actually like, this is a strip of road, and then there are different cars, and you as a group, the pegs on top represent the characters that are on top of the car or on top of the truck. And in the 3 game scenarios, you're trying to take down either a tank, the 18-wheeler, or a helicopter. So that looks pretty sick, and we've heard some amazing things about this one too. It's actually like sold out everywhere in the city. We grabbed the last copy of it at our local Toys R Us, and so we're looking forward to playing this one as well, possibly tomorrow. We'll see. And last one, this is the 3rd and I think the final game in the series, and it's taken us like 5 years to finish the second one. We're still not done. Maybe in the next couple of months we can actually get around to finishing the last few months. Sorry, taking off the price here. Last game we picked up, Pandemic Legacy Season 0. So the Pandemic Legacy franchise, of course, it's based on the original Pandemic, but they've made it a legacy game where as you play, you unlock more components. You're writing on the board, putting stickers on the board, and you're following a campaign, and the game is permanently changing as you go until you get to the end of the game, and then you can't really play it anymore. But it's a thrilling ride all the way through. And this final season takes place before the first 2 games in the series and is set in the Cold War. And I look forward to playing this one, and we'll probably end up playing this on and off for the next 5 years. And that's it. That is, I mean, that's like almost a dozen board games there that I got during the holidays. Again, thank you to everybody who, spoiled me with board games this year, and shout outs to the retailers that had great deals on board games this year. And so what did you get for Christmas? Did you get a lot of board games? Did you play any of these ones? Let me know in the chat or in the comments.